Your Periscope video.
No, that's,
Oh, hi, Adam.
Too live?
yep,
Is this your dad?
no, perfect. It's
Or
Facebook.
Facebook? Okay, well,
Put that behind it.
put that behind
More of it. Just on your,
like that.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we're here at London City Hall again. We do this frequently because of what they did to us. So I'm going to have a little bit of a speech to let them know that how unhappy we are. We're also going to talk a little bit about Islamism in London, which is very entrenched here.
David the Menzies, is he the guy who showed up? You're gonna love these guys. That is amazing.
My name's Mark Vandermaas of Israel Truth Week. Just waiting for Jenny Hill to start speaking. We're in front of London City Hall. I'm the one who filed the administrative complaint under the city's code of conduct for councillors. It was the councillors and the mayor here who falsely accused Pegida Canada of being white supremacists, coming here to incite hate and violence against Muslims. Then they showed up here. They actually helped incite a violent mob to come and attack the Pegida people, and virtually at nearly every rally except the last one, there's been violence against Pegida Canada. I'm not a member of Pegida Canada. I share some of their concerns about Islam, but I'm here because I do live in London, and it's absolutely wrong of the city council to falsely smear these people. If they had been Muslims, falsely accused of committing terror acts, the city would have apologized to them by now, and that's what I've asked the city to do. I've asked them to apologize to Pegida Canada. They have not done so yet, and I think it's disgusting, and the city of London should be ashamed of itself. Mayor Brown should be ashamed of himself, and every councillor member who voted for that motion should be ashamed of themselves. We've had 7-year-old man punched on the steps right where we're standing here. Women spit on, women pushed to the ground. I've been assaulted. I'm losing track now. Probably three different times, and it's disgusting. It has to stop, and it's absolutely shameful that this council refuses to actually apologize for these disgusting things that they said about this group of patriotic Canadians. So I think Jenny Hill's ready to speak here somewhere. So let's have a look and see what she says. This is Jenny Hill.
Okay, thanks guys for coming out. It is so cold out here. So cold and damp. So very thankful for patriots that have come out to protest against City Hall, and also to warn against Islamism in London here. So Mayor Matt Brown, this is addressed to you and City Hall. We are here again not only to speak about the increasing Islamism in Canada, but to call you to account. You, Mayor Matt Brown and Council, have been instrumental in raising the climate of hate in London, along with the people that you have partnered with. This has been going on since August of last year, and we won't stop hounding you until we receive an apology.
Right on.
A formal apology for slandering our organization, Pegida Canada, and as a result, slandering those who participate. These people, you slandered them. We also want an apology for stirring up dissension and hatred in this city. What is our crime? Well, according to you, we are neo-Nazi white supremacists. Where did you get this information from? Did you even bother to contact us? No. But Mayor Matt Brown, full of your own self-importance and the desire to lift yourself up in the eyes of the community, you stirred up the city by way of news reports. You stirred up council with scare tactics, which resulted in a rushed vote. You partnered with groups that wished the death of Israel. You partnered with these groups. And you have the nerve to call us, you have the nerve to call us hate mongers. You have hate within your own community, and you turn a blind eye. Why do you do that, Mr. Brown? Why do you ignore imams that call for a worldwide caliphate and publicly deride Israel and the Jewish community? Why do you side with activists that promote the Palestinian agenda and wish for the annihilation of Israel? I'm talking specifically here about the group People for Peace. Isn't that an ironic name? People for Peace, and these are the people that have instigated violence against us. Why do you side with mosques in London that have imams that have been very involved in the Muslim Association of Canada, which is a Muslim Brotherhood arm? One imam, a senior advisor to Muslim Brotherhood-backed Hamas, and he was an advisor to Egyptian President Mohamed Morsi. This organization, Muslim Brotherhood, has openly supported the terrorist organization Hamas. You, Mayor Matt Brown, are in photo op after photo op with people like Rifat Hussein, who is chair of the Diverse Inclusion and Anti-Oppression Advisory Committee. And isn't that an ironic name? She is requesting that a Catholic high school, she is requesting that a Catholic high school here in London take down one of its mascots, and that mascot is the Crusaders, because she says it's offensive. Do you know why the Crusades started? I'll tell you, it's because the Turks were trying to annihilate Christians. Do you know what the Muslim Brotherhood tries to do worldwide? Annihilate Christianity. Why do you continue to Islamize this city? Arabic street signs, Arabic signage on police vehicles, the schmoozing with the mosques here in town. What is your agenda, Mayor Matt Brown? Shall I tell you what our agenda is, Mayor Matt Brown and City Council? Our agenda is keeping Canada safe and free, keeping the democratic rule of law. That's our agenda. And for that, you have vilified us. At one of our demos last year, we had a Muslim come out of the crowd to show support for us. He was Ahmadiyya, so many in this town would not consider him a Muslim. But nevertheless, he did come out and speak on our behalf. Another well-known Muslim from London, Salim Mansour, has publicly stated that we have genuine concerns. But you, Mayor Matt Brown, you call us hate mongers. When are you going to acknowledge your mistake? It takes a big man to do that. You need to tell London that you were wrong, Mayor Matt Brown. You gave power to people like People for Peace, Antifa, and other communist types by your irresponsible us. Your action is also costing the city money in extra police action. This is not our doing, Matt Brown. This is the direct result of your actions. And it's not only us that have issue with City Hall. According to an article posted yesterday, London City Hall is a poisonous working environment. This City Hall is a poisonous working environment.
Yes, it is.
Apparently there are allegations of harassment at City Hall.
Very heavy.
Is that true, Mayor Matt Brown? Are you covering up more corruption? I think something stinks at London City Hall. Clean up your city. Apologize for your slander. Inciting hatred does not make you a man, Mayor Matt Brown. Sleeping with your deputy mayor does not make you a man, Mayor Matt Brown. Standing up and owning up to your mistakes, that is a man. We are waiting, Mayor Matt Brown.
So,
Good job, Jen.
why don't you, here, I'll talk to Matt for a minute.
Okay.
You wanna hold that? You got about 30 people watching so far. Don't worry, we're just switching over here. We got some excitement here. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Let me get up.
Sorry about that. Change of speaker.
Push the red
Yeah,
button.
yeah. Other side, other side.
Coming out?
Turn around the other side.
Huh?
Yeah.
Mayor Matt Brown, Council, when are you going to apologize for falsely accusing these people of being white supremacists? We see here are the communists right here, right behind us. They usually bring their communist flags, but they're not doing it today. There's a lady who's assaulted us with bullhorns, but the police won't even charge her. So here we are.
He likes to hit.
We have, I guess the communists are angry at the Israel flag. Where's your Israel flag? What, do you hate Israel? Do you hate Jews, communists?
You're not Jewish, are
I
you?
think these communists hate Israel.
Are you Jewish?
You hate Jewish?
Are you
hate
Jewish?
Jews, communists? I think you do. Yeah, I think these communists hate Jews. I wonder why they're attacking people who have an Israeli flag. Kill that, kill that, kill that. She pulled her flag away. Yeah, the communists here. Don't attack that woman, Courtney. We know who you are. You attack her again, we will call 911. So here you go, Matt Brown. We got more violence on the steps of City Hall thanks to you. You incited a mob, including some of these people here. Punched an old man to the ground, a 70-year-old man punched to the ground. Are you proud of that, Matt Brown? When are you going to apologize to these people? It's long past time. How many people have to get hurt and attacked on the steps of City Hall before you apologize? Stop the violence.
Stop it! Stop it!
Get out of
Stop
here.
it!
She grabbed my cane.
Stop grabbing it. Okay, let her go. Get out of here, Matt Brown. Hey, these people are attacking us. These people are attacking us. Tell these communists to get the heck out of here.
Let go! Let go!
Let go, it's okay.
Here, give me my.
Hey,
Leave my cane or I'll stab you
Get
with
the
it.
fuck out of here!
Stop!
He just hit me in the face with a cane!
Pulled it
Put
first.
that on video!
You pulled it first. You pulled his cane first.
I'm pressing charges!
yeah.
I'm pressing charges!
You grab my cane. What is wrong with you? We saw it. Police are called.
I want the police here now. He just hit me in the face with a cane.
That's all on
You
film.
don't grab my cane.
You saw it?
I apologize.
You saw it? What's your name, sir?
property.
Thank you.
Are you going to apologize to him for
He just
grabbing
hit
his cane?
He just hit me in the face with a
I don't
cane.
know.
Does he have a bloody nose?
You just came at me with your cane.
He has a cane.
Yes, I will.
She grabbed his cane.
I just,
After you attacked,
I didn't attack that woman. She hit me with her blade and I took it and I
every
ripped it
time
away.
you're here, you're attacking and
He just hit me in the face with a cane. You're a monster.
My cane.
You came at me with your cane lifted. Yes, you did. Everyone saw it.
Grab my cane.
You're a monster. You hit women.
have my cane. You are on the way, guys.
Shall I tell you what happened?
Buddy, stay calm.
We've got it on
They
video.
messaged the page this morning asking when we were going to demo. I told them in good faith. That's why they're here. Otherwise, they wouldn't know. Otherwise, they wouldn't know. You know these people. You know them. You know these
I
people.
just had a group fucking Pegida around me, grabbing my scarf, hitting me with their cane.
Then everybody can explain it to the police.
Yes. This woman started it.
Yeah, she started it.
Grab this
She
woman's
started
flag.
it. Lovely. You look
She
lovely.
started the whole thing.
Just what you want, right?
Then
Just
grabbed
what
his
you're
cane.
looking for.
That's,
Just what you're looking for.
acknowledging your friend here has
No,
hit a woman with a cane.
you are a procure. You're a procure.
She's assaulted me on 3 different occasions.
We've got video of you, Mark, actually swiping at me because I was using a megaphone.
Yeah, we were committing a crime too.
The police asserted that day I was not committing a crime to your face.
Yeah, and guess what the site commander told me last time when you weren't
Site
here?
commander. Okay, why aren't you pressing charges? Everything
Good,
is
well,
on
thank you
video.
very much.
Your group is monstrous. You just had a member attack a
You
woman
go
with
and show the
damn
police
cane
whatever
on
you
the steps
want.
of City Hall. A woman? That's okay.
Have we ever had any issue when these people don't show up? Never, never, never. When they show up, there's issues. When they show up, police have to come.
It's funny
That's
that
the
you
only
can
time
allow
police
men
have
to
to
hit
come.
women.
When you are here.
Someone in October and you'll
When you are here, the police have to come.
me.
Otherwise,
Literally
no
holding my
police.
sign that woman
It's
came
you
up to me.
people.
he has the right to assault a young woman in October?
You're making false accusations. You know it. And if you have the evidence, you go make a police report.
I didn't witness it.
You go and make a police report and provide the evidence. You didn't witness it and you don't have the evidence, so shut your mouth.
Yeah, 6 people did.
Do you have the evidence? Then go to the police and give them the evidence. Otherwise, shut your mouth because you're making yourself liable for libel charge.
This
Okay?
is what
If
happened.
you have the evidence,
people
go to the police.
Online. Somebody
Of course
messaged
you
the
can.
page to see
shut
when
up
our
about it.
demo was going to be in London. This is a private demo. We didn't tell anybody on it online. They asked, and that's why they're here. And that's why there's violence here today. It's because of these communist Antifa types. It is disgusting. And I am really upset that security is siding with these Antifa types. This is unacceptable. This woman grabbed an old man's cane and tried to knock him down. And she is crying wolf.
Outrageous.
It is
And
outrageous.
these idiots are siding with them.
That's awful that you're doing that. That's awful. How
Come
can
in
you do
halfway
that?
through the thing and then you
How
think
can
you know
you
what
do
went
that?
on?
It's
You're
awful.
disgusting.
It's awful.
You gotta be ashamed.
You know these people cause issues. You know that.
No one was hitting your dad.
Courtney, you
It's on film.
Unbelievable.
What is my face? And you're throwing things at my face? Yeah, you do. Your face.
He was trying to get his cane back.
That's what I
He
was
shoved
trying to
it
do.
in my face, sweetheart.
You had my cane, you won't let it go.
I am crippled.
She won't let my cane go.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, because you shoved it in my face, you old shitbag.
Darlene, she grabbed Darlene's Israel flag, ended up in the mud. So this is insane. We've done this. You've done this how many times?
How many times have we done this?
Never have a problem. As soon as the communists show up, these two wave communist flags.
And they're loving it. They're laughing.
They're loving it.
These people are laughing, just so you know.
This is disgusting. And the bloody security guards come in halfway and think they know what's going on. But fortunately, there's tape in there. So they can see right there.
Doctor of engineer, working people here, not like you sitting in the street collecting welfare money, okay?
I'm retired, you idiot! I fought! I worked my entire life!
Go check.
Go yell at somebody else. Excuse me. Please go yell. Don't pick on this woman. Go yell at somebody else.
What if you guys stop being
There's
racist?
been violence here already. You don't want any more.
Stop being racist. Stop being racist.
Stop provoking. Please leave.
I don't leave.
What race?
I don't leave. You're
What race?
insulting me, okay?
Oh,
I don't
insulting
leave.
you.
I have a
You want
right
to yell
to
at somebody,
create a
yell at me.
mistake.
You don't yell at the
I
woman.
am yelling at to everybody insulting.
You want to yell at somebody, yell
Oh,
at
you
me.
want to hit me like you hit her?
Nobody hit her.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
None of your business. You are here.
There's a little kid. I can see her blood on her. I can see. What?
Were you here?
Hey, Mark, why don't you leave him alone?
Shut up about it.
Get the hell out of his
Leave it
face.
alone.
Listen.
Get away. Stop
I
provoking.
beg your
We're
pardon.
waiting
Don't
for
be
the police.
fucking fit.
Go away.
I beg your
Racist.
pardon.
Yeah, everybody's a
Get out
racist.
of
I
his
know
face.
everybody's a racist.
Get out of
Sick
his
in the fucking
face.
hospital.
Everybody,
A
stop
Muslim
spitting
doctor
on
take
me,
care of
pal.
you.
Stop spitting on
A
me.
Muslim doctor take care of you,
Stop
save your life.
spitting on
Okay?
me.
Save your
Stop
life.
spitting.
I'm not
You're
spitting on you.
spitting while you're
I have a
talking.
witness here.
Get out of my
I have a
face.
witness. I'm not-
Stop
I'm
harassing
not-
these women.
I'm not harassing you, all right?
I'm not talking
Shame
to
on
you.
you.
Get, if this is your
We're all
friend,
human.
get him out of
We're
here.
all human beings.
Get
We're
out
all
of
working
here.
in this
Hey,
place.
Get out of
okay,
here.
okay. Let me
Stop
talk to you for a
harassing.
minute.
Let's just back up.
He's a monster. We're out
This
here
is not going to
protesting
end well.
This is
Get
all
away.
he does with his life. We do bigger things with our life. He does nothing with his life. This is all he does.
Thanks, sir.
Can I talk to you
All
for a
he
minute?
does with
No, I
his
don't want
life.
to talk to you.
Can I tell you something?
I don't want to talk to racist people, okay?
I'm not racist.
What do you are?
I am trying to protect Canada against groups like the Muslim Brotherhood. Are you familiar with the Muslim Brotherhood?
But I am a Muslim. I'm a proud Muslim.
Yeah,
Okay?
I'm talking about the Muslim Brotherhood.
I'm a proud Muslim. I'm
Do
a
you
proud
know-
Canadian.
Good.
I serve in this
Good.
country
Good.
as much as everybody else.
Good.
All right? But
you-
being a racist, attacking people religion.
This is not racist. We're warning about Muslim Brotherhood wanting to take over
But
the West.
listen, how many Muslim brotherhood here in this country? 3, 4?
You've got many.
You know the
in London.
Crusaders had
You've
the
got
highest
many
death
in
count
London.
on their hands with
Hey,
Catholic
hey,
religion.
hey! Why did the Crusades start? Tell me that. Why did the
Religious
Crusades?
wars.
Why
They
did
have the
it
highest
start?
blood count on their hands.
Why
Does
did it
matter?
start?
It doesn't.
Yes, it does. It does.
You're accusing them of death counts, and you have just as many.
I'm saying that we as Pegida Canada are trying.
I really don't.
Okay.
I'm in Canada and I can love my Muslim neighbors here.
You
can? Yes, I can.
Do we hate our Muslim neighbors? We didn't say that.
Disgusting.
We didn't say we hated our Muslim
You sure
neighbors.
act that way.
We say we want to protect our
Said it
freedoms
online,
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you sure said it.
Show me. Show me. Show it to me.
Busy lady.
Send it to me.
Yeah, I'm busy having to file police reports after your member has hit me in the face.
Depends what time it is.
Disgusting. I chose not to know.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Your dad didn't make a choice. He has no control over his anger and he hits women. Horrible example in front of his son. My father would never get in a fight,
Stop,
let alone hit
stop,
women
stop.
in front of his
Stop with
children.
the man.
Get the fuck out of my
Leave the man.
face. Shameful. Always racist.
You don't grab my kid. You don't grab my kid. You know, she grabbed her flag. She grabbed her flag first and threw it, and I gave her a. She's an older lady. Okay, and then I was going like this to her. Why would you do this? And then she grabs my kid. You know.
Yeah, she did. I saw her do it.
You know.
Yeah.
You're harassing the kid. Did she stop? She just stopped. She was yelling at the man's child. What's wrong with you?
That's right.
Oh, here we go.
This was supposed to be a quiet demonstration. These people infiltrated our demonstration. We didn't ask them here, and every time they come, there's issues. Every single time they come to one of our demos, there's issues. It's not us, it's them. Don't feel sorry for the security guard. He's siding with the other side.
Yeah, he gets it on the top from the mayor.
Yeah.
She's gonna start
Oh,
crying
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Watch.
Sure. Yeah. She'll start crying. All of a sudden.
Y'all are monsters.
We are monsters? You pulled an Israeli flag out of an older woman's hand and
After
threw it on
she
the
hit me
ground.
with it, yeah, I tucked it
You
away from
pulled an Israeli flag out of an elderly woman's hand and threw it on the ground.
You're so proud. So proud. Okay, well, somebody better go and talk to him.
Security guard can talk to him.
You better be careful because they're going to church.
So the same girl there, she's always here stirring up crap every single time.
She wasn't here last time, but she was there. She puts bullhorns in people's faces, right in their ears.
And wonders why she gets something back.
She hits people with the... I was up on this bench here, and I was using the megaphone, and I ended up looking behind me, and it looked like this one here. I have a history with her.
Can I interrupt you for 1 second?
Yes.
The girl who got hit in the nose, she wants to talk to me inside.
That woman, that's Courtney McIntosh, is her name. Okay? She comes all around. So she and her friend, they would come and wave communist flags, and she has assaulted us repeatedly with bullhorns in the ears. Complained to the police repeatedly about her, and I've actually called 911 on to deal with it. So these two are part of